Hello, friends, and welcome back to the another amazing and a brand new live stream, guys. So, guys, what we are exploring today is something very shocking and explosive. So, guys, let's slow this down and let me explain what's really happening here because this isn't just tough talk, this is the federal leverage and it has some real consequences. Now, blue states like Colorado are being warned that they could lose tens of millions of dollars in the federal funding for refusing to cooperate with the efforts to remove illegal immigrants from the commercial driver license. And the message being sent is about as blunt as it gets. If you don't comply, the money will get pulled. So, guys, what does that actually mean? The federal government helps fund state infrastructure which comprises roads, bridges, highway safety systems, transportation upgrades. That money comes with the conditions. One of these conditions is that the states follow federal safety standards for the commercial drivers. CDL rules aren't symbolic. They exist because we are talking about 80,000 pound trucks, not the passenger cars. One mistake in a big rig doesn't cause a fender bender, it causes fatalities and lots of deaths as well. So, guys, now federal regulations already require the CDL drivers to be able to read and speak the English well enough to understand the road signs, communicate with the law enforcement, and respond to the emergencies. So, guys, that's not political, that's a mandatory step for safety. That's operational safety. When states issue or protect the CDLs for people who don't meet those standards, Washington sees it as a violation not just of the immigration law but of the transportation safety law. And this is where the money threat comes in. The warning is very simple. Taxpayers in other states will not subsidize roads and bridges in states that ignore the federal safety rules. If a state wants federal dollars, it has to follow the federal standards. And if it refuses, the funding can legally be withheld. That's not rhetoric, it's how the system actually will work now. Now, why are blue states pushing back? Because many of them argue that denying these CDLs makes undocumented immigrants drive anyway, just without the licenses, insurance, or oversight. Their position is that licensing them improves tracking and safety. That's the defense. But critics respond that lowering standards doesn't improve the safety, it institutionalizes risk. And when those risks involve the massive commercial vehicles, the stakes explode. Guys, this also exposes a bigger shift in the federal enforcement strategy. Instead of chasing individuals, Washington is targeting systems, funding pipelines, licensing databases, regulatory compliance. It's pressure without boots on the ground. And it works because the states depend on that money. Now, there is also a political calculation here. Immigration debates often stay abstract until they hit the wallets and highways. Once the infrastructure money is on the line, governors and state legislators suddenly have to answer to the voters who don't want bridges unfixed or roads left unsafe because of the ideological standoffs. So, guys, the bottom line here is this. This isn't about the sedans or SUVs. This isn't about symbolism. This is about who gets to operate the most dangerous vehicles on public roads, who set the standards, and who pays them when things go wrong. And now states are being forced to choose compliance or consequences. So the real question is for you guys. Should safety rules be non-negotiable when the lives are on the line, or should states be free to rewrite them in the name of compassion? Drop your take in the comments, guys, because this fight is just getting started and the outcome will affect every driver on the road. So, guys, thank you so much for joining in today and being with me till the end. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about these rules, and should administration also stop the funding if the states do not comply with the laws? And should the more stricter rules should also apply to the drivers riding on the highways? Thank you, and also subscribe to our channel for such amazing daily breakdowns. Thank you so much for watching. रंग